Good morning, students. Myself Purushottam Pathak. I am going to explain you the first chapter of Standard 7, that is integers. In the previous class, you had learnt about natural numbers. Of course, natural numbers were 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Thereafter you had learnt about the whole numbers. Whole numbers included the zero and the natural numbers. If you are given one of the number like -1, -2, -3, of course you know all of them are negative numbers. If you include all these sets, let us prepare one number line with that set. That would be convenient to you to understand. 0 will lie here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on up to infinity. You can extend both the lines. All these numbers which are shown by the dots like -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and other numbers which could be represented by these dots, those numbers are counted. Those numbers all are counted amongst integers and you can call all these numbers as integers. I think it must be clear to you that what is integers and about the operations on integers. If you move right side, that is addition, and if you move left side, that is subtraction. So it's very easy to understand addition and subtraction. Say if you are told to subtract -3 from 2, then we will move left side to up to -3, and if you are told to add 2 to -2, we will move 2 steps towards right side from -2. Once again I am explaining. If you are told to subtract -3 from 2, we will move 3 steps from 2 in the left direction, and if you are told to add 2 to -3, then we will move 2 steps towards right side from -3. In this way you can add and subtract integers on the number lines also. Some of the important results on the operations of the integers also I am going to explain you now later. See how to perform various operations on integers. The sum of two positive integers, say positive integer 5 plus 8, both are positive, the result is also positive. The sum of two negative integers, -7 plus -9, that will be the actual sum of both the integers, that is 16, but the sign will be negative. If you add one positive, say +8 plus -3, then the result will be actual difference of both the number. What is the actual difference? 8 and 3. The difference between both the numbers 5, but the sign, whichever is greater, that number will remain its sign with the results. So the 8 is greater than 3, there will be positive sign. If take another case, -7 plus 4, that will be, the actual difference is 3, but the sign will be as the 7 is having higher degree, as 7 is greater number in degree only in value, actual value. That's why the sign of 7 will appear with the result. I think it's clear to you now. Now see what is additive inverse. Additive inverse of a number is the number which must be added to that number, the result would be 0. For example, if you add 8 to any of the integers so that the result would be 0, then that number will be the additive inverse of that number. What is that number? Of course, if 8 should be added to -8, then the result would be 0. So the number which makes the sum of the integer 0, that number is only known as the additive inverse. Number which if added to the integer, then the result is 0. So additive inverse of +8 is -8, -8 is +8, -5 is +5, and additive inverse of +5 is -5, and so on. You can get it easily. One more thing is additive identity. Let us discuss about the additive identity of any number is 0. For example, 5 plus 0 equal to 5. If you add 0 to any of the number, then the result is the same number. So if 0 is added to any of the integer, the result will be the same integer to which the 0 is added. In this way you can find the additive identity. You don't need to find the additive identity because 0 itself is the additive identity of all the integers, and additive inverse is the negative integers of all the positive number, and the additive inverse of all the positive numbers are the negative numbers of those. Now let us discuss about your exercise also. I will explain you the exercise.